Look at Africa, it's huge, right? The second largest continent. So much to see and discover. From top to bottom, east to west, Africa bursts with life. But Africa isn't just about its stunning landscapes and wildlife. It's about the people. We have over 50 countries, each with its own unique culture, language, and traditions. From the vibrant clothes to the rhythmic music and the delicious food, there's so much diversity to experience. We speak hundreds of languages, tell stories passed down through generations, and celebrate life in countless ways. Our music will make you want to dance, our art will leave you speechless, and our food will tantalize your taste buds. The best part? Everyone is welcome to join the celebration. For this adventure, we're going on a special trip to South Africa, a country known for its beauty and resilience. Imagine a place where the Indian and Atlantic Oceans meet, where majestic mountains meet rolling vineyards, and where bustling cities meet quaint coastal towns. That's South Africa, a rainbow nation bursting with life, energy, and a spirit like no other. South Africa has a rich and complex history, full of challenges and triumphs. We'll learn about its past, understand its present, and look towards its bright future. We'll meet the people who call this beautiful land home and hear their inspiring stories. Get ready to be amazed by the warmth, resilience, and creativity of the South African spirit. Our journey through South Africa's golden narratives is about to begin. Welcome to South Africa, a land where the sun kisses the ocean, the mountains touch the sky, and the air vibrates with the rhythm of life. We're at the southernmost tip of Africa, a place where ancient history meets modern wonders. Picture this: golden beaches stretching for miles, vineyards painting the hillsides, green bustling cities with towering skyscrapers, and charming villages nestled in valleys. That's South Africa, a land of contrasts, surprises, and endless beauty. South Africa is often called the Rainbow Nation. Can you guess why? It's because of our people. We come from different backgrounds, speak different languages, and have different cultures. But together, we create a vibrant tapestry of humanity. Our diversity is our strength, our music makes your heart dance, our food explodes with flavor, and our spirit will leave you breathless. Get ready to be inspired. Long before maps were drawn and cities were built, South Africa was home to ancient people who lived in harmony with nature. The San people, our oldest ancestors, roamed these lands for thousands of years, leaving behind their stories etched on cave walls. These rock paintings are like windows to the past, whispering tales of hunters, gatherers, and their deep connection to the land. As time went by, powerful kingdoms rose and fell, leaving their mark on South Africa's history. The mighty Zulu kingdom, known for its fierce warriors and strong traditions, once ruled over vast territories. Imagine the sound of drums echoing across the plains as warriors prepared for battle, their spears raised high, their spirits unyielding. The legacy of the Zulu kingdom still resonates in South Africa's culture and traditions. But our history isn't always sunshine and rainbows. Just like any other nation, South Africa has faced its share of challenges. European settlers arrived on our shores, bringing with them their own beliefs and ways of life. This led to conflict and struggle, as our people fought to protect their land, their culture, and their freedom. For many years, South Africa lived under a system called apartheid, which separated people based on the color of their skin. It was a dark chapter in our history, filled with injustice and inequality. But even in the darkest of times, the human spirit finds a way to shine through. Our people never gave up hope for a better future. They fought tirelessly for equality, for freedom, and for a South Africa where everyone could live in harmony. And then, something amazing happened. After years of struggle, apartheid ended. Nelson Mandela walked free after 27 years. His release began a new era. In 1994, South Africa held its first democratic elections. This marked the birth of the Rainbow Nation. We are united in hope for a brighter future. When you think of Africa, you think of vast lands, diverse cultures, and a spirit that never backs down. And you know what? South Africa? We're right at the heart of it all. We're not just geographically at the tip of the continent, we're talking about influence, about leading by example. Remember when we talked about Ubuntu, that spirit of togetherness, of lifting each other up? It's in our DNA, and it spills over into how we interact with our neighboring countries. We believe in working together, in sharing our resources and knowledge to help our brothers and sisters across the continent thrive. Imagine a colorful tapestry with threads of different colors and textures coming together to create something truly beautiful. That's what we're trying to do in Africa. Weave together our strengths to build a brighter future for everyone. And South Africa? We're right there, threading those needles, making those connections. We're active members of the African Union, a family of African nations working together for peace, prosperity, and progress. Think of it like a big family meeting where everyone gets a say in how things are run. We believe in a stronger, more united Africa, and we're playing our part to make that happen. Remember those tough times we talked about? When South Africa was fighting against apartheid, our neighbors stood by us, offering support and solidarity. Now it's our turn to do the same. We're using our experiences to advocate for peace, justice, and equality all across Africa. We're involved in peacekeeping missions, helping to resolve conflicts and bring stability to regions facing turmoil. We're also sharing our knowledge and expertise in areas like healthcare, education, and economic development to help other African nations overcome challenges and seize opportunities. But our influence isn't limited to Africa. South Africa is a key player on the global stage, raising our voice for what's right and fighting for a more just and equitable world. We believe in standing up for the underdog, for those who are marginalized and oppressed. We've used our voice in international forums like the United Nations to speak out against injustice, inequality, and human rights violations. We've condemned apartheid in all its forms, whether it's happening in Palestine, Myanmar, or anywhere else in the world. We believe that all people deserve to be treated with dignity and respect, regardless of their race, religion, or background. Our history has taught us the importance of dialogue, forgiveness, and reconciliation. We know that true peace comes from understanding, from listening to each other's stories, and from working together to build bridges instead of walls. That's the legacy of Ubuntu, and it's what guides our actions on the world stage. We played a key role in the establishment of the International Criminal Court, a court that holds individuals accountable for genocide, crimes against humanity, and war crimes. We believe that justice is essential for lasting peace, and that those who commit atrocities must be held responsible for their actions. South Africa, we're proof that even after the darkest of storms, the sun can break through. And when it does, it shines even brighter. South Africa's treasure chest more than meets the eye. Remember those pirate stories we all loved as kids? The ones with buried treasure and maps marked with an X? Well, South Africa doesn't have pirate ships, though we do have amazing coastlines. But we do have a treasure chest bursting with riches. And I'm not just talking about shiny jewels, though we have plenty of those too. Our real treasure lies in the land itself, the things that grow from it, the minerals hidden deep beneath the surface, and most importantly, the people who use their skills and creativity to make it all work. So, get ready to dig deep as we uncover the riches that make South Africa a true gem. Okay, let's get the bling out of the way first. South Africa is famous for its incredible mineral wealth. Imagine giant underground caves sparkling with diamonds, gold glinting under the sun, and platinum so rare and valuable, used in everything from jewelry to cars. These minerals are a big part of our economy, creating jobs and helping us build a stronger country. But we're also learning to be responsible miners, taking care of the environment and making sure these resources benefit all South Africans, not just a lucky few. Now, let's head out of the mines and into the sunshine. Remember those rolling vineyards we talked about? South Africa is known for its delicious wines enjoyed all over the world. Picture yourself sipping on a glass of chilled Chenin Blanc as the sun sets over the vineyards, pure magic. But it's not just grapes. Our fertile land produces a rainbow of fruits and vegetables, from juicy oranges to plump watermelons to creamy avocados. And let's not forget our farmers, who work tirelessly to bring food to our tables. They're the backbone of our nation, making sure we stay healthy and strong. Now, let's talk about a different kind of treasure tourism. People from all over the world come to South Africa to experience our breathtaking landscapes, from the iconic Table Mountain to the Kruger National Park, teeming with wildlife. Imagine coming face to face with a majestic lion or watching elephants roam freely in their natural habitat. An unforgettable experience. But tourism is about more than just ticking off items on a bucket list. It's about connecting with people, experiencing different cultures, and creating memories that last a lifetime. And South Africa? We're all about welcoming visitors with open arms and warm smiles, sharing our stories, our music, and our delicious food. Because when you come to South Africa, you're not just a tourist, you're part of the family. Remember those sparkling diamonds and fields of gold we talked about? They're not just pretty to look at. They're the building blocks, the fuel that powers South Africa's journey of progress. We're using our resources wisely, investing in our people, and building a future where everyone has the chance to shine. Think of it like building a house. You need strong foundations, sturdy walls, and a roof that doesn't leak. For South Africa, that means investing in education, healthcare, infrastructure, all the things that make life better for everyone. Education is like a superpower, right? It unlocks doors, opens minds, and gives you the tools to achieve your dreams. In South Africa, we believe that every single child deserves a quality education, no matter where they come from or what their background is. We're building new schools, training amazing teachers, and making sure that even kids in remote areas have access to learning resources. From primary school all the way to university, we're nurturing the bright minds that will shape South Africa's future. Imagine a doctor finding a cure for a disease, an engineer designing a bridge that connects communities, a teacher inspiring a whole new generation. That's the power of education. Hold on to your hats, because South Africa is becoming a tech powerhouse. We're talking about young people coding apps that solve everyday problems, entrepreneurs launching startups that create jobs, and researchers developing cutting-edge technologies that are changing the world. From mobile banking that makes it easier for people to access financial services to renewable energy solutions that power our homes and businesses, South Africa is at the forefront of innovation. We're not just keeping up with the rest of the world, we're setting the pace. Section 4. Sharing the success, uplifting communities, one story at a time. Progress means nothing if it doesn't reach everyone. Remember Ubuntu? We're creating a South Africa where everyone has equal opportunities, investing in rural development, empowering women, and supporting small businesses, tackling poverty, inequality, and unemployment head-on. A strong South Africa is one where everyone can succeed. From classrooms to tech hubs, from rural villages to bustling cities, South Africa is a nation on the move, building a brighter future brick by brick, line of code by line of code, one success story at a time. Section 1. A Rainbow on the World Stage. South Africa's Moral Compass. Remember when we talked about South Africa being the rainbow nation? Well, that rainbow isn't just about the beautiful diversity of our people. It's also a symbol of hope that shines brightly on the world stage. You see, our history has taught us some tough lessons about the importance of justice, equality, and fighting for what's right. We know what it's like to be oppressed, to be denied basic human rights, to have our voices silenced. And that's why we've made it our mission to speak up for those who are still experiencing those same injustices today, no matter where they are in the world. South Africa's story is a reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope can blossom. And change is always possible. We fought hard to dismantle apartheid in our own country, and we're not afraid to call it out wherever it rears its ugly head. We see the parallels, the echoes of our own past, in places like Palestine, where people are being segregated and oppressed based on their identity. We raise our voices against these injustices, using our platform on the world stage to amplify the voices of the marginalized and demand an end to discrimination in all its forms. Just like we stood up to injustice at home, we stand in solidarity with those fighting for freedom and equality around the world. Our message is clear. Apartheid was wrong in South Africa, and it's wrong everywhere.
Breaking news.
The Palestinian people have endured decades of occupation and displacement, and South Africa stands firmly with them in their struggle for self-determination. We believe in a two-state solution, where both Israelis and Palestinians can live side by side in peace and security. We've used our diplomatic relations to advocate for the rights of Palestinians, to call for an end to the occupation, and to support their right to an independent state. Our commitment to the Palestinian cause is unwavering. We believe that everyone deserves freedom, justice, and the right to live in dignity. But it's not just about speaking out against injustice. It's about working together to build a better future for everyone. South Africa is an active member of the United Nations, the African Union, and other international organizations, where we collaborate with other nations to tackle global challenges like climate change, poverty, and conflict. We believe in a world where diplomacy and cooperation triumph over conflict and division. A world where every nation, big or small, has a voice and a role to play in shaping a more just, equitable, and sustainable future. And that's exactly what we're working towards every single day. Wow, what a journey it's been! We've soared over majestic mountains, dived deep into sparkling mines, and danced to the rhythm of South Africa's vibrant culture. We've uncovered ancient stories, faced tough truths, and celebrated the incredible resilience of the human spirit. Remember where we started? A small dot on the map brimming with potential, marked by a past both beautiful and painful. But look at how far we've come. From ancient kingdoms to a modern democracy, South Africa has always been a land of contrasts, of challenges overcome, and of triumphs hard won. We've seen how from the ashes of apartheid, a new nation rose, a rainbow nation forged in the fires of struggle, its colors vibrant with hope and resilience. And we've learned that the South African spirit, much like the resilient fynbos that blooms after a fire, can weather any storm. Throughout our journey, we've encountered giants whose courage and wisdom shaped South Africa's destiny. Nelson Mandela's fight for equality inspired the world. Desmond Tutu's voice for justice rang out with clarity. Ordinary people built a more just South Africa. These giants taught us Ubuntu, our destinies intertwined. Their legacy lives on in every South African striving for a better tomorrow. Small acts of courage and kindness create waves of change. But our journey isn't over, is it? In fact, it's just beginning. South Africa is brimming with youthful energy, creativity, and a belief in a brighter future. We're tackling challenges head-on, from poverty to climate change, and we're doing it together with the spirit of Ubuntu. Imagine a South Africa where every child has access to quality education, where healthcare is a right, and innovation flourishes. This is the South Africa we're building, brick by brick, dream by dream. Let's carry a piece of South Africa in our hearts. Remember the warmth of the people, the beauty of the land, and the indomitable spirit. Share the stories, the music, the flavors, and the lessons learned. Keep the spirit of Ubuntu alive. South Africa's story is a testament to the human spirit, a beacon of hope for justice and equality. Be the change you want to see. Keep the South African spirit alive in your hearts, a spirit of resilience, hope, and unwavering belief in Ubuntu.